Pope Francis is on the second day of his visit to Brazil. He celebrated a private mass today, but he'll be out in public again tomorrow when he visits a shrine dedicated to the country's patron saint. And while the Pope was out of view today, he was very much in the hearts of the faithful. Dean Reynolds is in Brazil.
Thousands of worshipers gathered on Rio's Copacabana beach tonight for a mass in honor of Pope Francis. The Pope has a sensitive task here in Brazil. Just last month, the streets were full of demonstrations against the government, protesting general ineptitude and an indifference to the poor. There is a chance the Pope's trip here and his spiritual identification with the poor could inflame matters. Last night, outside a government palace the Pope was visiting, a renewed protest became a street battle.
Essa pouca vergonha!
The shamelessness of the government has to end, said this demonstrator. Long live the struggle of the Brazilian people. Father Thomas Rosica, a Vatican broadcaster here with the Pope, acknowledged Francis and the protesters are kindred spirits.
They're really speaking about issues of justice, of peace, of equity, of the distribution of wealth, and the great disparity that exists here.
After a period of vigorous growth, Brazil's economy has stagnated. Prices and taxes are high by U.S. standards, and official corruption is breathtakingly brazen. This grandmother told us she wants the Pope to address the drug violence that afflicts her community. She lives in one of the favelas, or slums, that hug the mountains around the city, places where there is a surplus of crime and a deficit of hope. The Pope will tour one of them on Thursday, a sensitive step given that his visit is costing Brazil about $50 million. For now, though, the Pope's near riotous reception last night is still the talk of this town.
The Pope's secretary, who was in the car, was quite concerned. The Pope was not the least bit concerned. He loved it, he was thrilled with it, and he was laughing.
The Pope will travel about 120 miles south of here tomorrow, Scott, to the small town of Aparecida, which is home to one of the largest Catholic shrines in the world, with a seating capacity of 45,000 people.
Dean Reynolds on Copacabana Beach in Rio. Dean, thanks very much.